Boom. Hey, what's up, guys? So today I want to make this video, and this video I'm gonna break down to you what would happen if I ever decide to get into politics and run for prime minister of my country, the island of Antigua, and sister island Barbuda. Same thing goes for Barbuda, but listen up, check it. Let's say I was to get into politics and I would run for prime minister of my country. First thing I would do is I'd eliminate all taxes. You would never have to pay a single tax percentage again on food, on cars, on anything ever again. I would cut electric, like, I'll first of all I'd give water away for free, like free water to the whole island. You no longer have to pay a water bill, like all that stuff. You got free flowing water forever. Second off, I would try to cut um the electric bill by 90%, and then in the future electricity would be free for everyone. You don't even have to pay ever again. And the next thing I would do is I would give the people that were born on the land, like Antigua people of Antigua, my people, because I'm from Antigua. You wouldn't have to buy land. You wouldn't have to ask for land. You could just take land, share the land, do whatever you guys want with the land. Don't fight over it and stuff like that. And how would we actually bring, if you guys still want to use the money system, because I'm going to work with the people, we're going to figure this out together as a people instead of an individual taking influences from other countries and stuff like that. But I have plans on how we're actually going to bring money into the country if you still want to use a currency based system and you still want to use technologies and stuff like that. Don't worry, mine is open for that. That's still all there. What I would do though, in order for us to actually bring an income to the country, because we know tourism doesn't bring enough money to the country, and what we actually need to bring money into the country is we need to export. Like, I would actually export, like, get into agriculture. You wouldn't need a license to grow marijuana. We would actually export marijuana, pineapples, sugar cane, all that stuff. Like, all the land you see, instead of people fighting over it and it's just free and nobody could take it, all that stuff would just be given to whoever wants it, take it. Yeah, and just like that, nobody will ever have the rights to own anything in Antigua that's not from Antigua. If you live there, it's all free for you as well, but you can't own it. You can't own it because it don't belong to you. So if you're there, all that's gone. I don't care how much money you spend on it. You can't own it. That's gonna be gone. And it's there for you. What you have there, your property, what you live in, that's fine. You could keep that, but no extra land. You own it. If you want to take up your power plant or whatever you guys have over there and you own it and you don't want to give them power anymore, that's fine. We could get third party sources. We could get our own electricity, stuff like that. We can figure that out as a people as well. But you can't own land. You appreciate, you share land, and you just live in harmony. But back to the topic. So we'll export stuff like pineapple, cane, marijuana, mostly marijuana, and more medicinal plants, aloe vera, like a bunch of stuff, man. Because we have land, and trust me, I live in America. I've been to Canada. I've been all over the world, and they're in need of these things. They're really in need of these things, and everything they have in these countries are fake. All of it is fake. So we could actually be a really good supplier of these things, especially cannabis, because the cannabis up here ain't nothing to the cannabis in Antigua. Like the cannabis in Antigua is actually the real stuff. The weed with the seed, the weed with the seed is the real stuff. The weed up here don't get you high as the one at home. See? So yeah, we'll mostly be involved with exporting. If you still want to use the British-based currency, that's fine because we already mass-produced it so much we could use it. But that's not gonna be an issue if somebody needs a transportation. Let's say you want a car and you don't have enough money to buy a car. We'll give you a car, bro, but we don't want too much cars on the street. So just caution. But if you want a car, you can get a car. You won't have to go through stress if you're a youth growing up. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna work the whole thing out together as a unit, figure it out. Basically, everything free because the times we live in now and the technological, basically how far we reach in technology, the technological advancement that we got to is unreal. And I think it's time for we as a people, Antiguan, to get there. That's what would happen if I run as Prime Minister, though. I'm trying to speed this whole thing up and try to compress it as much as I can into this short video because I'm about to go bust my walk. You see what I'm saying? It's cold. And yeah, if you guys want me to run next election, let me know. Or whenever election, if y'all see this video, I'll come down and I'll do that. And most of all, I would say freedom of choice. You, bruh, if I run and I get into, if I really get into that stuff, you won't have to take no vaccine. The world won't have to take no vaccine. None of that stuff. You won't. I'll actually work out stuff with other world leaders, so you don't actually need a visa to get into the United States, to go anywhere in the world. You could actually travel all over the world on a, if you want to use passport. We won't even have a passport anymore because I will get into those other countries and I'll figure everything out. So the world would be connected as a unit. So you won't even need to worry about money and traveling and gasoline and diesel because I know how to build gasoline. Like I'm at the level of intelligence where we could actually build, not only me, like a bunch of these guys like Elon Musk and all these guys out here. We don't even need gasoline fuel for airplanes and stuff anymore. So all that could be free. So you free travel, go anywhere when you want. Just control the population rate if you wanna, if you want. You don't have to have like 20 kids. Live your life and then settle down. Have more control. Have one kid and you bounce around, do your thing, be free. Just cool stuff. Just the real stuff. Live an opportunity to actually live. That's what I present to you if I do decide to run for Prime Minister, and if you want me to run for Prime Minister. I won't call myself your leader. I'll be your brother, basically. And I'm not gonna make any decisions on my own. If I was to ever make a decision to party up with any other countries, I would go in the middle of recreation ground, in the center of the field, and read out the agreements, and I would let us as a people decide, as a crowd as a whole, decide if we're going to go along with whatever is coming in or not, instead of being in an office locked behind doors and putting my people at risk and stuff like that. I don't want to have to make a single decision on my own. I want us to make it as a whole. So if we go into something that's bad, we go in it together as a whole, and we were conscious of the decision that we put ourselves into and the choice we fucking made. Sorry for the curse words. Basically, we were aware of the decision we made, and if we're going through hell, we're going through hell together as a people, instead of as a person that's putting the people through hell while he's still in a high chair with his ego big as shit. That's not what life is about. So if I was to run for Prime Minister, you won't have to take no vaccine. You won't have to put no nanobot technologies in your body, because nanobot technologies are in it. And good luck. Good is a good thing. I'm here. I know how to get the nanobot technology out of your system. And you live in the Caribbean. All you got to do is check your local Rasta man. Eat all the real plant-based stuff. Eat a lot of alkaline fruits. Drink some filtered. If you can filter some pond water, filter the pond water. Drink it because it's alkaline. Stuff like that. And then within 30 to 90 days, it will filter out because your body becomes electrical. It's the real stuff. Cool stuff. It's real. The nanobot thing is real. Everything you've ever seen in a movie is real. Trust me, America's advanced. I've been in some cool places up here and I've seen it, but it can be used for good. So don't fall for any of that stuff. Boom. That's what I would do if I was a leader. If I was the leader of Antigua, the Prime Minister, I wouldn't even call it a leader. I would just say somebody that helps to keep the country in a nice way. I don't know, the best way. You don't know. I'm gonna go get my walk. Share the video if you wanna actually see this become a reality. And yeah, I would actually help the people every day. Like every day I wake, I would be out on the street, on the farms, helping people dig up, plant, get ready to export, shipping out, bagging up. You know what I'm saying? Just the real cool stuff. I'd be advanced. First thing I'd do, and another thing I would do, I would have a day where we actually go around together. Even me, bro. Me, I'm gonna be there. You gonna be. Everybody gonna be there. We have a day where we go around and clean up the community. Like, so once a month on a Thursday, we'll probably go down Point and we'll clean up Point. You know, help build each other's houses down Point for free. You see what I'm saying? And then every month on a Friday, we go down Grace Farm. We clean up. You know, just keep the place nice. So it'll be like a ritual. Not like a ritual. It'll be like a tradition. It'll be a great tradition for the island, and anybody visiting the island, they will see it. And we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it for money. We're gonna do it out of the love and kindness of our hearts for each other. You see what I'm saying? That's all we're doing it for. Just for unity, harmony, and a good time eating some pineapple, smoking some weed, you know what I'm saying? And just enjoying a good time on the beach. Good life. Eat some mango. Yes, yeah, and if you want to spend money, you spend money. If you don't want to spend money, you have to spend money because everything's gonna be at your fingertips anyways, if you want it or not. That's gonna be it. So it's not gonna be hard to make money because it only becomes hard if you mentally make it hard. You just need people with real, proper understanding. And that's what I am, a person with real, proper understanding. Yeah. Share the video if you want to see this happen. And let me know. We could actually do this as a whole. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, right? It's gonna be difficult at first. But once we get the hang of it, we're gonna make it a reality, and then we're gonna video it, and then we're gonna blow it up, and we're gonna show it to the rest of the world, and we're gonna see the best island in the world. See what I'm saying? And we're gonna get everybody else to follow the trend. We're gonna blow up our island and Barbuda. We're gonna blow up Barbuda, you know what I'm saying? Make it big on motion picture. And we're gonna change the world. A people at a time. You don't know? Unity equals one. One human species, one consciousness, one life force, energy, one everything. Unity. And I would love to see that for my people. You don't know?